I'm so messed up. This boy just had us record the whole entire vlog, and he never hit the record button.
What can I say? I'm human. Hey guys, it is episode
12! I almost broke my neck because this rug just slipped out from underneath me. Episode 12 is here.
Episode 12 is here.
You know what that means? We are going to sing down the 12 days of episodes. On the first day of episode, we failed because it was really long. And a partridge in a pear tree. Quick question. What is a partridge?
I think it's something you put in your printer.
No, that's the Cardinals. You idiot.
We're going to kickstart with our team update. So the team is in Fort Davis. It's a small little town right between El Paso and Van Horn, Texas. And the adventure of New Life Drama Company is sometimes you do not have the bookings that you need because we book our Sundays and Wednesdays. So their Wednesday was completely open, and they felt God was just calling them to stay in Fort Davis, even though they had other connections a few hours away, but they just felt called to stay in that little town. So during this process, apparently after the fasting, they decided to get ice cream.
We've been fasting for days. Let's go get an ice cream cone.
And so they stumble into a drug, not stumble, fasting.
So famous.
And there they met Nancy, who has her own hotel, and so she offered to put them up in a hotel for 3 nights.
They call her Famous Nancy. You know what? Let's just act it out. You clearly will never get this right. Let's just act it out. This is what happened when the team went to go get ice cream. He will play the team / Josiah, and I will be old Famous Nancy.
Guys, let's just get some ice cream. I mean, we're done fasting. Let's just celebrate. Hey, can we get some ice cream, guys? What do you want? We'll have a mint chocolate chip, a fudge dip, and Simon, a vanilla.
Okay, let me get that for you kids.
Guys, I think that's Famous Nancy. The one that the whole town's been talking about how polite she is. Are you Famous Nancy?
Here's your ice cream. It's got brownies, it's got chocolate chips, it's got lemonade, it's got sprinkles, it's got more brownies, it's got cookies inside, it's got mint candy, and it's in a waffle cone with caramel drizzle, and don't forget whipped cream.
Wow.
And a cherry on top. And don't forget the chocolate sprinkles. And also, you should put this cone in another cone just to hold it for more support. Here's a spoon.
Wow, you are Famous Nancy.
That's me.
So how are you?
I'm good. Do you need a place to stay? You look like you're travelers and you got nowhere to go.
Yeah, we do.
Would you like to stay in a hotel that I own for 3 days?
We'll take the night shift.
For 3 nights? Then so be it. Congratulations, you're staying at my hotel. And that's exactly how it happened. Yeah, our artistic license just changed a few minor details. From that, they actually ended up doing a service at a small Bible study, and we're just able to participate, and they prayed over a woman, and she actually received healing in her arm. She had some pain, and one of the students prayed over her, and she got healing. So it's just kind of cool, like the blessing of, sometimes we think being in the traveling drama ministry, oh, we're going to go from church to church to church to church, and that's what it's going to look like, and that's the formula that God placed before us. But that's not true. God works in much more creative ways than that.
All the beauty and adventure is in the details. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Preach. Say that again, brother.
All the beauty and adventure is in the details.
Can we dim the lights and just say it again, but like in a more smooth jazz way? Like, just speak your mind. Oh, one last time for the road.
All the beauty and adventure is in the details.
Did it. With that being said, we're going to move on to our next segment called What We Learned When We Filmed Our First Skit and We Did Not Do So Well.
Yeah. During this segment, we're going to talk about what we learned filming our first skit and didn't do so well.
And like, when we didn't do well, what we learned from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we filmed our first skit as we were raving about a couple episodes ago.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We were filming our first skit that we were raving about a couple weeks ago, and we just...
Well, what we realized is that filming skits is
Oh,
really...
what we realized that filming skits is different than theater, and that
when you film skits, it has a whole different meaning when you put it behind the camera. And so, honestly, the message didn't translate.
Honestly, the message just did not translate during the entire thing, so that's what we learned.
Right, so, because of that, we've decided that we're not going to release the footage to show you guys of the actual skit itself.
We're just not going to release the footage of the skit itself, but what we do have are bloopers.
And so we're going to link that at the end of this video so you guys have an opportunity to just kind of see those things, and it's really funny and just enjoyable. And it was an epic fail. As you can see, me and Micah have chose very dark clothing for this episode. It was an accident, but it's kind of funny.
And in celebration of all that, we are going to do our next segment.
Christian music you don't know. So, our song for Christian music you don't know this week is Closer to Your Heart by Kari, Jobe, and Cody Carnes.
From the Garden Tour.
Yes, from the Garden Tour. And what's very interesting is Cody Carnes and Kari Jobe are married, but, you know, I guess Kari still wants to use her name because that's what got her famous.
That's what celebrities do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's take a listen.
And I've only seen a glimpse. You keep drawing me. You keep drawing me closer to.
What an awesome song. All right, so we're so glad that you guys got to join us for this week. I guess we'll see you next week. All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what the heck? I thought I hit record.
No, you fool.
That was such a good one. It was so organic and so beautiful.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. You know, I fail at doing it again.
I know. You always do fail at doing it again.
I know. I'm a failure when it comes to doing it again.
When it comes to doing it again, you fail.
I know.